on a new adventure.
Well, he's got the boulder toss coming through from the golem. The shard golem, at least astral imprisonment comes through, so it is going to be an easy setup here. But the rolling boulder was still on cooldown. I wonder if he wants to go. It looks like they don't here on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, the bottom Cheshire Cat gets the kill onto Antaha. Telekinesis and Fade Ball into the spear and the God's Rebuke. Easy setup and easy damage there to get the kill onto the Bane. So Antaha gets the brain sap off onto Godam. There's going to be the time dilation as well. Are they going to be able to set up here? TA2K is getting pretty low, but it looks like Godam gets chased away as in the mid lane. Mirage will be able to get the kill, but Arrow, he might go down to the tower shots. Iron comes through as well. The slow for an enchant and one impetus will be enough damage to get the revenge kill out onto Arrow. Just going to be clarities as mid lane. Layers did TP in. There's going to be the hammer coming through onto Mirage. Mirage, do they have the damage with the static link? Mirage, Sanity Eclipse does get dropped. They get the kill onto Mirage and Arrow. Well, time dilation comes out onto Iron. It's going to be a 4-man rotation here onto the poor little Enchantress. One more right click will be enough, and Arrow gets it with the Eye of the Storm. It will be used again, but the fortification is going to be refreshed because of that tier 1 tower on the bottom lane going down. There is a few creeps around as well, so they are going to be taking the damage from the Dalborg Edict. Now they're going to try and come into this because there is 4 heroes in the mid lane, but a Chronosphere up for TA2K. Rolling Boulder will connect onto Mirage. Are they going to try and make the dive? Where's that arena? The silence actually comes out. It's going to be a good Chronosphere, catching out at 3 of the 4 of them now as well. But the time dilation was torn as the Nightmare comes out onto the Rubik. Rubik, are they going to be able to get the kill? The Ivy Storm still coming through the channel onto the Meteor Hammer now as well. Plasma Field, and Z's gets himself the double kill. Arrow follows up on a mega kill streak. Rotation coming through from the side of Kang, just getting some wards down, doing a little bit of dewatering in the jungle as well. So V gonna know this is happening, but they have 4 heroes close. Rolling Boulder comes in, and are they gonna be able to get the kickoff? Astral Imprisonment starts. There's gonna be the channel onto the Meteor Hammer now as well. Plasma Field gonna be used. Looks like he's gonna be able to drop the Sanity's Eclipse, do the damage, and Godam now as well. Godam, well, the Nightmare on the Rubik. It was traded off, so do they have the Fiend's Grip available? Cheshire Cat could come in with the arena if he wants to. They might be able to set up here onto Lame. Lame's going to be gone. Yeah, the Plasma Field comes out now as well. Don't even need the Fiend's Grip. Cheshire Cat just has to run himself away. What are they going to be able to do here, Khan? To set up, the arena does come out onto Outworld Destroyer now as well, but the Nightmare's going to be the control, but Lame is still going to be able to get in with the Waveform as well as that Adaptive Strike to do the damage. Arrow with the BKB up, going to be able to take down Mirage, and the Rolling Boulder comes through onto Godam. Godam is going to be able to do the damage with that, as well as the Magnetize being up. High ground though. Lamey just has to time walk himself away. The Chronosphere comes out. It's only going to be catching on to the Enchantress Ench with a 1 point into the Untouchable. It's not going to be enough to save his life. Does he want to carry on going here? The Nightmare does come through. Fiend's Grip has already been used. The Spear though to the tree, so it's going to be onto the Razor. Razor's not going to be able to get that static link off just yet, as he will now go for it. The slowdowns come to the bash. Lamey, he's going to be static linked up. Are they going to be able to get Lamey away? It looks like he will be able to with the Adaptive Strike. I think, do they see this here on the side of V? Well, the Plasma Field will see it in the end. Well, it's going to be the static link, but again, the Waveform away. They have caught out the Mars though, and I don't think Cheshire Cat going to be able to get himself away from this one time. Walk up onto the cliff. Too bad there wasn't a Chronosphere there. That would have been a prime Chronosphere location onto 4 heroes, but Mirage will still be bashed down anyway. The Hammer, the Force Staff away. Enchantress will be killed off, so will Godam. And Lame just had to move himself away from this. Again, he's still going to be going towards the F-Blade. Oh, Fiend's Grip is available. The Adaptive Strike comes out, and it looks like they're just going to go back into the Roche pit here, trying to pick up the Sages. TA2K as well as Lays in the pit, doing the damage over to Roche. Telekinesis does come through. Are they going to try and get the arena off? It is still on cooldown now for the next 8 seconds. Astral Imprisonment comes through. The Rolling Boulder there as well. Are they going to be able to take him down? Gets that blink away here, Lays. And now, back lines. Oh, he tried to go for the Chronosphere, it looked like, but he was stopped there by the Yule Scepter. So TA2K going to change his mind. Where's that damage going to come through? The Eye of the Storm has been refreshed. BKB up there as well. So the Chronosphere now on the back lines. He can do the damage to Mirage as the Astral Imprisonment has been used onto Cheshire Cat. The right click there as well. Do they want to go onto Iron? Iron's going to be able to get the Force Staff, but there's going to be a Time Walk to follow up. And again, Time walks himself back down to the lower just in case he gets caught out. Didn't want to use his BKB there. Getting close towards that Scar. He only needs himself another, what's that, 600 gold to pick that up. And while the gold might come through, time dilation, the bash is onto Lame. Lame's going to be able to waveform himself up to the high ground. And chase down and Astral Imprisonment, is it going to be enough damage? TA2K just setting up for one more right click, can clean up the Enchantress. But big rotation through, 4-man smoke. Where's Cheshire Cat though? Cheshire Cat's not close. And this is there's a Chronosphere up. Are they going to be able to go onto this? He might be able to find himself a 3-man Chronosphere. Mirage. Yeah, he's going to be able to catch out the Morphlin into this, right clicking down. Godam. Not going to be able to do anything to stop this. Arena does come through, but that's already going to be the Morphlin dead. And now they move on to Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat. Well, everybody on the side of V says, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. As TA2K wants to carry on chasing, has that time walk up in a second. And it might be the target. Well, it's going to be the Eye of the Storm doing the damage, but the Force Staff into the Roche Pit. Do they have anything to cancel this? The damage from the Plasma Field will. And the Vision given over to the Eye of the Storm, Regen Rune even given over to... Well, the Bottle given over to TA2K. Given back to Razor. Laze even takes Godam down. That's going to be a full 5-man wipe. Roche 10 seconds up before he's back. I mean, these fights, they're going to try and set up on the Nightmare, the backline, so the BKB comes out. It's going to be a double Astral as well. The Sanity Eclipse does get dropped, so they're going to be able to finish off Godam with a waveform. Lame, is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Arrow wants to carry on going in. There's going to be the rolling boulder, but Arrow just gets right in front of him. And the damage to TA2K even blows up the Enchantress on the backlines. And now with the Fiend's Grip, what are they going to be able to do? The Split Death does come through. The Arena's going to be there now as well. Cheshire Cat, though, can he get himself out of this? TA2K, he's not bothered about Cheshire Cat. He wants to go for some tastier targets here. Time walks himself up. Mirage with the Yule Scepter, though, trying to keep himself alive. It looks like they're going to try and make the dive happen. Once again, the silence comes out. Time walking the wrong direction. There's going to be some good ankle breaking here. As TA2K just says, okay, GG just comes through. No, they can't fight into this. 42-12 at 34 minutes in. 21k net worth lead for V. Bottom lane though, Cheshire Cat TP's in, does have that arena up. Astral into the hammer's on cooldown now, so the bash coming through. Arrow, are they going to try and go onto Arrow? Arrow's pretty tanky, has his own chainmail, even gets the charge off into Cheshire Cat, thinking that this is going to come through, but the spear into the God's Rebuke. Finally, 8 minutes and 51 seconds in, we get our first blood. Cheshire Cat does pick it up. Mirage TP's down now as well. Laser's going to be a little bit of trouble. The snowball comes out, the ice shards as well. Astral's himself through the EMP, but is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Because there will be a spear up if he has the Mana Throne and the Soul Ring. Antar rotates in. The Sanity Eclipse does get dropped. The Winning Rift now as well, but the orb going to be off the mark. So Cheshire Cat going to try and run himself away. The Tornado back onto the two heroes. As the Astral comes through, no mana for the hammer. So the Nightmare, Mirage, going to be charged onto. Godam even TP's down onto this as well. So Cheshire Cat going to be able to get himself away. The Snowball onto Antar. They might be able to make a move onto the position 5. As it looks like Bane will be killed off. The charge comes through onto Mirage, trying to push him out of the Dream Call now as well. The Wind Rift, so they get the kill onto this now with the Astral Imprisonment. It's going to be a good couple of kills. Hayes picks that one up. He even wants to chase further. Ain. He's going to be able to get himself away from this. Charge coming up in 5 seconds. It looks like Puck wants to TP back to the mid lane to defend this tier 1 tower. But do they have the vision? Arrow taunting his way towards Ain. Blink Dagger is going to be started, so it's not even going to be the armlet here for Cheshire Cat. Do they want to try and charge into Iron? The charge will come through now as well. There is another strike available in 30 seconds, but I don't think this fight's going to last that long. As you get the kill onto the Tusk, they're going to try and break with the Dream Call coming through. Lace is going to be able to get in range of the Astral Imprisonment. He does. Was that hammer to follow up? Godam's going to try and get in range, but it's not going to be there in time. As they get themselves onto the Invoker, they're going to be able to do the damage now as well. The charge onto Godam. Spear does connect to it. Pushes back from the charge, but Godam should still go down. Where's that Brain Sap? Orb, Winning Rift, anything. Orb's up in a second. They've got the Astral Imprisonment now onto Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat going to be forced back, and it looks like they're going to be able to get it with the Sanity Eclipse into the Blink Strike, maybe. Do they have the vision for this? TA2K is going to be caught inside the arena. Snowball comes through right underneath the tier 1 tower, so the Nether Strike will be committed in this fight. So the fight did go long enough. Ice Shard, so they get the kill onto the Ricky as well as the Spirit Breaker. As Lays, Astral comes out. Meteor Hammer's going to be there as well, but with the EMP, they're going to try and force themselves back. The Winning Rift does come in through the Puck, gets Hex up. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Should be able to. Yet Tornado doesn't connect. Shackles weren't used either. T1 tower, Medusa might be able to take this one down just out of range of the tower now as well. Astral Imprisonment does come out onto the Medusa. Are they going to be able to do anything with the Fiend's Grip coming through onto the Shadow Shaman? They keep Godam locked down long enough to get the kill. TA2K trying to chase up now as well. Charge comes through. Lame's out of mana as well, so there's not going to be any mana shield. Trying to use that one to keep himself healthy now, but Lame will be taken down. The Dream Call gets popped. There's even going to be Astral Imprisonment into the hammer once again. They time it right. They find out Cheshire Cat, and Cheshire Cat, 4 heroes dead once again. 12-4 on the side of V. Sure. How's the vision looking? They are going to be coming across Antaha. Antaha isn't the target, but the ice shards do come through. Antaha, do they have the damage? Cheshire Cat in the Roach Pit, just looking for this arena as the Nightmare comes through onto the Medusa. Astral Imprisonment there as well, but TA2K. Well, the charge comes through as well as the smoke screen, so they're going to be able to lock down at least the Tusk. EMP going to be committed though. The Blink Strike away, Sanity Eclipse, Laze gets the kill. And now, do they want to chase down Godam? They have the vision. The buyback comes through from the Tuskar now as well. Hammer will connect onto Godam. Do they have the damage to take him down? Ricky's going to try and do the best he can, but he's going to be locked down. Serpent Wards as well. Laze gets the kill onto Godam, but the smoke, it's not going to be enough. So, Medusa will get the kill onto Arrow now as well. Yeah, that Stone Gaze really working its magic. Aegis does get reclaimed, so that's a little bit of a bonus for Khan. In the regen, but V, it might be easier to fight into this Medusa now. The Winter Rift comes through. They're going to be able to take down Godam once again. He does have the buyback available. Cheshire Cat has to come through with the BKB. Fiend's Grip going to be used on him, but the Snowball to disrupt. Even the Cold Snap going to be used there. Stone Gaze on the backlines, but it looks like everybody... Puck actually walks into that. Does get Stone Gazed up. The charge coming through from Arrow. Might be able to connect with the Meteor Hammer now as well. Do they have the damage? Because it's just Antaha that's dead. Yeah, the Sanity's Eclipse is going to be committed now as well as the Nether Strike. One more right click, they get the kill. They might even be able to turn this onto the Invoker. Was that smoke screen to come out into the Invoker? Mirage tries to pop the BKB, run himself away. But V, they find 4. They waited out that Aegis. Not perfectly, but still a great timing on the fight. But not much else. Oh, they might be coming across Godam now. There's going to be the blink in. Yeah, the silence, the damage. TA2K picks it up with the last right click. Arrow. They're going to be able to get the silence off onto Bane. Bane's going to be able to get out with the Glimmer Cape though. Can he take that Mirage? The right click, the Dream Call got committed. Cheshire Cat with his own BKB now. He's going to try and do the damage. Well, not through a Fiend's Grip, he's not. The charge comes through, and it looks like the buyback's going to come through from both Cheshire Cat as well as Mirage. Do they have the damage? You're going to be able to lock down the Tusk once again, but the silence comes out onto the Bane, so they're going to be able to get the kill onto Antaha. Mirage, Sanity's Eclipse does get dropped, but Mirage will be able to get himself away from this from the Ghost Walk. Lamy, though, might not be so lucky. Sentry does get dropped, so Arrow going to be taking some harass. The Arena comes out now as well, trying to get himself around. Charges himself right back on. The buyback comes through from Antaha, but it's going to be a long TP and a long walk back to the fight. Meteor Hammer onto the Medusa, so they're going to be able to get the kill once again onto Cheshire Cat. That's going to be a dieback for him. Buyback comes through from Antaha now as well. Are they going to be able to chase down to Lamy? Lamy with the Storm Gaze, but Lays TPs, blinks himself in, gets the Astral off. Hayes even gets himself an Arcane Rune to fly through. No Meteor Hammers to slow through, but the Diffusal Blade into the Nightmare. Tricks of the Trade as well as the silence from the Waning Wreck Mirage. This could be a second dieback onto him. Any damage to finish him off. It's going to be the Witchblade from Hayes that gets the job done. And now Lane's going to be charged through from Arrow as well. They've got the Medusa locked down. Even Ein gets caught out near the Roche Pit. Bashed out as an unlikely bystander in the Arrow charge onto the Medusa. V wants to immediately rush to the high ground. They can just take the last tier 2 towers. Oh, Cheshire Cat. This is going to be... I mean, he's already died back, so it can't be classed as a dieback. But BKB comes out. Tier 2K trying to do what he can. Has the Daedalus instead of the Basher, it looks like, as well. He tries to carry on going here. Goes in with the Tricks of the Trade. Is he going to be able to get it with the Blink Strike? He will. And now he's going to be able to get himself right back out of it. Another Blink Strike available with that Fiend's Grip onto the Medusa. The Medusa losing a lot of mana. But that will be the Aegis for the Ricky. Okay, gonna be Cold Snap, but just pops that Manta Star. Will be able to get himself off the Orchid as well. They have ultimates. All the ultimates apart from the Fiend's Grip coming through. And now the Nether Strike does get committed onto the Medusa. Medusa though. Oh, E-Blade's gonna be thrown out. Do they have the Ricky? The Ricky has the BKB, so he's gonna be able to once again take down Mirage. And now with the Diffusal Blade, the slow out, the Sleeping Dart even gonna be committed onto the Medusa. Do they have the damage? Blinking Sphere does get popped. Hayes gonna be turned into a chicken. Trying to get himself back up into the fountain now as well, but the Dream Call gonna be used onto the Medusa. Medusa won't be fine as the Sanity's Eclipse from the S-Blade combo. In fact, did he Ghost Sceptered himself, which just opened the door for OD to drop the hammer and get the kill. You know, Ricky, he's stepping, he's waiting. There's a Sentry Ward down. The Sleeping Dart comes through. He's going to be able to D-Ward now as well. The charge onto the Tuskar. The silence onto the Godam as well. Godam might even go down to the E-Blade. He will. Ricky follows up with the Blink Strike to get that kill. And it looks like they're going to be able to get a lane of racks out of this with 4 heroes dead as well. They could go even further. Tier 2 tower does stand on the top lane, so it can't be Megas. Cheshire Cat, are they just calling good game? They are. They're going to call GG and disconnect. So V, do it in 2. Can't. There was a really good point in the mid game where it looked like the Medusa was online, but they lost a couple of bad fights, got split up and picked off one by one, and V able to make a really good comeback after taking the early game momentum here. A 30k net worth lead, 40 kills to 19 at nearly 40 minutes into the game.